If you ever wondered how a school system works, now is your chance to find out. Insight KCS gives you the opportunity to learn more about the inner workings of the educational and functional operations of Kingsport City Schools. Kingsport Assistant Superintendent Andy True is here to give us all the details. Andy, as always, such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. So, first of all, just describe to me what Insight KCS is.
Sure. We really wanted to create a program. You know, there's so many things that go into running a school system, both educationally and, like you say, from an operations standpoint, to really give an opportunity for interested community members to learn more about what we do, how we do it, just all those inner workings that happen when it comes to running and facilitating a school system of over 7,000 students. So we explored some different opportunities and ways that we could do that, and one of the ways that we kind of determined was to create this program called Insight KCS. Really, it's just as a way over the course of a school year for participants in the program, generally 10 to 15 in each class. Each year will participate, and we'll have 6 sessions over the course of the year, and really each time we'll just dive deep about a particular concept or a segment of what we do as a school system and give folks an opportunity just to really learn and see what we do.
Right, and so you said about 15 to 20 participants. What do you find that they get out of it the most when they are able to come and participate in this?
What we really try to do is create kind of a hands-on, boots on the ground kind of an experience where we go into schools and tour classrooms, tour facilities. You know, one of the sessions we talk about transportation. We get on a school bus and see what it's like for a driver to run a route, or to go behind the line at the cafeteria at Dobyns-Bennett and see what it takes to feed 2,000 students every day for breakfast and lunch. You know, really giving them a hands-on opportunity to see live how it all works. And I think that has really been the key, is to have the participants walk away feeling like they really have experienced and get a very deep level of interaction and knowledge about how we do what we do.
And what is a reaction being able to, drive a bus route or go see what it's like to feed so many kids?
I think we found that sometimes you think you know the way it is and it may not be exactly the way it is. And just to clarify those understandings, one of the things we really wanted to do was to create a group of individuals that could learn that information and then share it in the community when questions come up. Why do they call out on a snowy morning, or how does that work?
Right.
Folks that know what actually goes into those decisions and into those processes, to be able to share those, whether they're in their community groups, their churches, their social circles, that they can share that information and help broaden that knowledge base throughout the community.
Yeah, and can understand, the decisions behind certain things as well. So what are the goals of Insight KCS?
We really want to create in our community a broader sense of knowledge about why we do what we do. We try to be very transparent about the decisions we make and the processes we utilize, and the more we can share that information out in the community, whether it's just general knowledge. We've had some folks that think they might want to be a school board member someday and want to get more information and grow in their knowledge in that way. So there's a lot of different ways, but in general, I think the idea here is how can we better educate our community about Kingsport City Schools.
Yeah, and like you said, the knowledge can be spread to all their circles as well. So if people that are watching, if they're interested right now in Insight KCS, they want to be a part of it, how can they do that?
We've tried to make it as simple as possible. You just go to our website, the Kingsport City Schools website at k12k.com. There's a kind of just a link there that'll give you a lot of information, as well as the kind of the jump to the application page, and you can kind of fill that out and try to make it as easy as possible.
Easy enough. All right, Andy, thank you so much. We so appreciate you coming on and telling us about Insight KCS. The information, the website is right there at the bottom of your screen.